Students, let's start with the fourth chapter, Values and Data Types. In this chapter, we are going to learn what is each program of a Java made up of. A Java program will have many tokens. So you can underline here like it has many tokens, and basically these tokens are known as keywords, identifiers, literals, operators, separators, along with data type, variables, constant, operators, and expression. These are all the tokens which are present in one particular program. Now, what is a Java character set? First of all, understand what you mean by character set. So underline this, that we have a character set is a set of valid characters that a language can recognize. That means character set is all the digits, the alphabets, the symbols which you can use in writing one Java program. So it can be any letter, it can be any digit, or it can be any other sign. Whatever you can type from the keyboard is known as a character set, which can be recognized by Java. Now, what type of character set is used by Java? It uses Unicode character set, and underline that Unicode is a 2-byte character code set. That means one character is made up of 2 bytes memory space. Okay, why? Because there are so many languages in which we can write Java program, like English, Arabic, Chinese, and many more. Previously, if we used to write programs, we were able to use only 256 characters. That means we were using ASCII code, that is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. We were using American character set. Suppose we are doing work in MS Word. So we are able to type words or characters from the keyboard. So how many characters that particular computer used to understand? 128 characters plus 128 characters, lowercase and uppercase, that means capital letters and small letters, and certain digits. So they were around 256 if you total them. Then leaving this aside, they were the characters of ASCII code. There were new characters now, 65,280. So you add 256 plus 65,280, it comes around 65,536 characters. So many characters Java can recognize. And then a particular Unicode character by using escape sequence /u. See, this is how it is represented. If you are representing copyright symbol, then this is the code for that. If you are representing this double quotes, this is the code for that. You don't have to learn this. Just learn that Java is using Unicode character set. Now, what is a token? Mark this definition. The smallest individual unit in a program is known as token. Okay, only this much. And what comes under token? We have this keywords, literals, operators, identifiers, and punctuators. Now let's start with what is a keyword. Underline they are the words that convey a special meaning to the language compiler. Okay, so underline this token. What are keywords which helps you to make your program? Like if you're writing system out println, so these are the words which you cannot change. It has some meaning that prints something on the screen, like the word class, public. So these are all keywords which will tell some meaning to the language compiler. So these are few examples of keyword, and you can learn any 2-3 examples. This is whole table given here. So see, class, we have written one program starting print hello. So class is a keyword, right? So any other, all these few you will be using in your programming. So learn any 2-3 examples here. Then this is that the keywords constant and go to are reserved words. Even though they are not currently used, true, false, and null they seem to be like a reserve words or keywords, but they are actually reserve words used as a literals. That means they are used as values. Literal means values. They cannot be used as identifiers. So mark this note. And identifiers. Now what are identifiers? Identifiers are the building blocks of a program. Okay, you can write from here, identifiers are the names given to identify different building blocks of a program, such as variable, class, method. To remind you, in our first program, remember we used to use class and then we had given it a name. So that name which we give is known as identifier. Then we also started with method. So the name given to the method is known as identifier. So there are certain rules. They can have alphabet digits underscore dollar sign, no other character. They must not be a keyword or boolean literal or null literal. They must not begin with a digit. They can be of any length, and Java is case sensitive. That is, uppercase and lowercase letters are treated differently. If I give the name as capital A and I give the name as small a, there are two different names. Why? Because Java is case sensitive. Case means your lower and uppercase, small letters, and these you mark. These are the rules. It can be asked. Now see some valid identifiers. You can underline and write names here. Now this is valid, my file. Date 9 underscore 7. See, we can use underscore. We cannot use here space. So this is one name. These are all valid names. Okay, go through them. And then some invalid. Now see here. What is wrong in this? We cannot use this hyphen. It is not allowed. Instead of this, we can use underscore. What is wrong with this? The name cannot start with digit. We have to change it and start with a letter. What is this? Break. It is a reserve word, so we cannot use it as a name. What is wrong with this? We are not allowed to use dot. So instead of dot, we can use underscore. So these are few invalid identifiers and you can correct them. Now mark this note, Java is case sensitive. Uppercase letters and lowercase letters are treated differently. Thank you.